Comfortable showers on again, off again throughout the day.
Thanks, Annie. 7:13. Checking in with Jill Bella now. She's hanging out at the River Café all this week. Jill is at restaurants and businesses looking at how they're doing 1 year after the flood in June of last year.
Exactly, Ted, and this is all leading up to our one-year anniversary show on Friday. And visiting local businesses, neighborhoods that were affected by the flood. It's hard to believe that it's been a year, and what a year it has been for the River Cafe. I'm being joined by Sal this morning, who's the proprietor of the River Cafe. Good morning. It's great to be here.
Good morning. Nice to have you.
Okay, now let's talk a little bit. We have some footage of what the location was like this time last year, and what was that time like for you this time last June?
Well, I mean, it was like everyone. It was a shock. We had no idea what was coming. We thought we knew what flooding meant because we'd flooded in 2005, but it was nothing like what happened. And so we were on site pretty late the day the water was overflowing on the island, and we were clearing as many valuable things out of the lower level.
Yes, the lower level. We have some pictures of the lower level. What kind of damage did you witness on the first day and the days to come?
Yeah, well, what we saw when we came back in, I mean, it just had, it was full of mud and debris, and you can imagine all of our food, perishable inventory had been sitting and swirling around in this muddy water. We store all of our wine downstairs and most of our food inventory, and really just all the infrastructure, the mechanical and electrical infrastructure, everything that we need to run the restaurant.
And what was your reaction upon seeing the damage?
Well, I have to say, I was pretty optimistic through the whole incredibly devastating event, because what was most significant is the floodwaters did not reach our main level. And so where we're sitting here in the dining room, and where what everyone recognizes as River Cafe, was untouched by the water. It was really everything behind the scenes that was damaged. So throughout that, to see that the restaurant wasn't completely washed away, which was, I think, the big fear at the beginning when we didn't really know, we didn't have a visual on what had happened here. Mm-hmm. The first day we were down, I mean, the water was very high for 2.5 days, and we could see that it hadn't reached this level. But when we went downstairs, it was a mess. I mean, it was
an absolute mess. Optimistic way of looking at things, and I feel that that's the story we've been hearing from Calgarians throughout the week, and of course through last year as well. What was outstanding? What is the outstanding memory to you over the last year and the rebuilding efforts to bring the River Cafe back to Calgarians?
Well, I mean, and the biggest memory is just all the love and support that we felt from everyone who wanted to help, everyone who worked here, who was covered in mud and covered in bug spray, dealing with the mess that we had in the aftermath. But hearing from everybody in our community, everybody in our culinary community, and everybody in Canada in general, we just had great support, and it kept us going, and I think it helped us bounce back faster.
Absolutely. Well, we are happy River Cafe open for business, of course, and commemorating those local businesses who had a rebuild over the last year leading up to our big show on Friday, commemorating the 1 year anniversary. We are going to be cooking this morning. That is the good news. It's one of my favorite rooms in the city, guys.
Yeah, what a beautiful place to enjoy breakfast.
One of the best patios, too. Absolutely. If you get outside of the River Cafe, top notch.
We're looking outside at our roads right now. Here's Dave.